Hello friends, welcome to another video. Sarah and I are officially nomads living on the road, and I thought it's about time that I start making some videos again. The only problem is I'm kind of a bit lost and don't really know what to make videos about, and seeing this as a bit of a cycling channel, I thought I'd start with what bikes we've bought on the trip with us. Let's go and have a look. We've got room for 2 bikes in this caravan, and deciding what bikes to bring has been super tough. I've bought with me the old Mongoose plus this old Kosciuszko that I got for Sarah late last year. There's a whole lot that went into why I've decided each bike, but the Kosciuszko is not running too well and needs a bit of work, so while I try and get it running a bit better, let's talk through why I've decided these 2 bikes. Originally, the plan was to bring the Mongoose, mainly because I want to do some bike packing trips and it's the only bike that I've got with a frame bag. And the second bike is something that Sarah can cruise around on. So I was going to bring my XC bike because it was going to double as a bike that I could go and ride single trail on and explore all the different single trail around the country. After a lot of discussions and debating in my head, we've decided that riding the occasional single trail is probably not worth it, and we'll prefer to explore the areas that we're staying in. Now, Sarah's got a bit of a lung condition, so pedaling up hills is quite difficult for her. So we thought an e-bike would be very suitable and it'll just make life a lot more fun for the 2 of us to go and explore. Sarah and I haven't found time to find a suitable second-hand e-bike, so we've bought the Kosciuszko with us. And if on our travels we find a nice one that is in the right price range, the Kosciuszko might have to go. I really like this old Kosciuszko frame. So one idea I had if we got the e-bike was to actually take the wheels off this, throw them in the bin and just keep the frame and strap it to the roof of the car. But we've got some other issues, and that's this derailleur. It's actually like really hard to shift, and I had a spare group set at home off another bike, and I thought maybe I'll just throw it on these wheels like a more modern shifter, but these wheels are old school, that won't work. I didn't have a spare rim brake wheel with an 8-speed hub, so I've bought another wheel which has a disc on it, and I'm going to try and dodge it all up to work, which is what I'm doing now. And then if we do get an e-bike, maybe I have to strap the whole bike to the roof. I don't know, see what happens. So here's the wheel that I've got, and it's actually a 650B wheel, which I did try at home. It does fit, but you've got to let down the tyre to actually get it in there. It's pretty funny. And we've got a bit of a storm rolling in as I'm filming this. So to make this work, before I left, got the derailleur. Had to make up a little bracket because it's got to slide all the way to the back of these slide dropouts. We can't put the little derailleur hanger in its normal spot, so I've made a bracket for that, and hopefully it works. There's that thunder. For the brakes, I stole them off one of my old rallies, which I've had this bracket that I made up years ago, and it's just hose clamped to the frame. And I'd been running it like this for a few years now on heaps of bike packing trips with no problem. So I'm going to do the same thing with this. Just clamp it straight on there like that. Well, I've got the brakes on the rear, the derailleur set up, all done. I still need to connect everything up on the handlebars, but there is a storm coming over. There's the thunder. It's stinking hot. I just want to go for a quick swim. I'm going to pack up all my stuff outside just in case it buckets down, and then I'll just put all this together, and when the rain goes away, we'll go for a test ride. This is the Ovens River. We're just out of Bright. And there's the caravan right through there. Time for a swim. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get to this ride today. Anyway, everything's coming along nicely, but the chain's too short now, so I've got some old random bits of chain that I bought with me. More lightning. Well, the rain is gone and still a little bit of thunder around, but I've got the bike rolling. It's looking pretty good. Because this rear rim's black, I actually bought down another rim for the front, which has a chunkier tyre. Very close fitting, but it should be okay. Anyway, we're going to try a duck into town, give it a real test run, and hopefully this storm has gone. Looking good. Who needs an e-bike now? Haha! Trying to get the shot. So it looks like it's riding much better now, and the whole reason I went to the effort to do this is to have kind of a throwaway bike, but also something that rides kind of nice. We went for a ride yesterday on another rail trail, and just changing gears was really difficult for Sarah. So just having a modern group set on it makes all the difference. A quick gin and then a ride back home, and it starts bucketing down. You're gonna ride up to me.
Huh?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. So, there's been a bit of an update. Slight update. We've been on the road now for probably nearly 2 weeks, and just been bit too busy, lots of driving. I got a week of work at the end of February, so we've just been pushing hard to get to Adelaide. Anyway, we've been doing a fair bit of bike riding the last 2 weeks, and Sarah's really been enjoying the Kosciuszko. So we haven't even been thinking about the e-bike at the moment, so I don't really know what's going to happen, but it's been a good couple of weeks. Still struggling to think of what video ideas I should be making, but at the moment it's just been exploring, seeing the sights. Not really, well, I've been filming bits and pieces, so I don't know, I'm just addicted to it, but no real stories. Anyway, that's about it for now on this little random video. I just wanted to make something, try and get back in the groove, but not helping too much. We've had some awesome campsites the last week. Weather's been pretty good the whole time. Couple of really windy days. Anyway, got some video ideas. We'll just have to see how we go. Oh, another thing, I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but I did bring a box full of all my bikepacking gear, all our hiking gear, so hopefully we can do a few trips and make some videos like that on our travels. But it's just been so full on, just moving, exploring that hopefully in the next month or two we can slow down and take some time to do some other adventures away from the van. So anyway, take care, catch you later. This is quite steep actually. You're killing it! Look at you go! Now you get to roll down a hill.